friends, welcome to Technique. This is Normal here, and in this video we're going to do a review of a new budget smartphone from Moto in India, the Moto E7 Power. So Moto E7 Power is the latest offering which is priced below the 9,000 price segment in India. At this point of making the video, we are not really sure about the exact pricing, but it should be around the 8,500 price segment or below the 9,000. But this device comes with quite decent hardware and pretty good experience as well. We'll be talking about that in this video. So before that, first let's have a look at the quick hardware. It comes with an HD plus resolution display. It has the Helio G25 octa-core processor. Then you get 4GB RAM, LPDRR4X RAM, and you also get a 5000 mAh capacity battery, and you also get a 13 megapixel dual camera, and pretty good experience overall. It's stock Android, and one of the important things about the Moto devices is that there is no ads and no bloatwares, very stock UI. So that's one highlight of the Moto E7 Power as well. So that's the quick hardware. Now let's go into the detailed aspect. So before that, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's move on to the detailed aspect. So first let's have a look at the design and build quality. Now looking at the design, nothing stand out in terms of design. It's a quite good looking device out there. You get either in blue or red color. You can see it's a matte kind of finish. It's not a glossy finish. That means it gives a slightly premium look at this price segment, and you get the camera layout. It's a dual camera setup, pretty neatly arranged. You have the speakers at the bottom, then fingerprint scanner where you have the Moto logo integrated as well. So it looks quite good. Even the in-hand feel looks quite okay, even though it is a 5000 mAh capacity battery. We don't feel like a bulky device. It's a big, slightly bigger device, but it's not bulky by any manner. And you also get a 3.5mm audio jack, USB Type-C port, and you get a hybrid SIM card slot here on this device. So that's the device looks. So overall we feel in terms of looks, it's quite a decent looking device out there. Now you also get the notch here for the selfie camera. So overall in terms of the looks, we are quite happy for a budget smartphone. Nothing much to complain. And even in terms of build quality, it's quite a good looking device. In terms of build quality, you can see that it's nicely built. Actually, it's a strong build, and obviously it's polycarbonate material. But overall the finishing and look and feel is definitely good for the price segment it is being offered. So that's the design and build quality. Now looking at the display. Now this device comes with an HD plus resolution display. Now at this price segment you definitely get only an HD plus resolution display. Now the display quality as such looks quite okay. It is definitely a decent display out there. The colors are quite okay. The touch response also feels quite smooth. It may not be the smoothest out there, but still we don't see any sort of issues here. HD plus resolution display. The viewing angles are kind of okay. The outdoor visibility isn't too bright because the brightness levels aren't too high, but manageable, I would say. So overall, if you're looking for a budget offering, this definitely has a decent display out there in terms of overall quality. Now moving on to the software. So this device comes with the stock Android experience. You get Android 10 out of the box, and you get a completely clean and stock Android experience. No third-party apps are installed other than the Facebook app. And you get a completely clutter-free, bloatware-free, ad-free UI, which is something which is really good. If you are a person who wants very minimalistic UI, then the Moto E7 Power is one of the really good UIs. Now generally Moto has this Moto app included, but this is one device where the Moto app is missing. Moto app actually provides some additional tools and options to customize, but that is missing on this device. Now there is also an FM radio, and otherwise it's more or less like the stock Android, whatever you get on the Android One platform. That's exactly replicated here as well. Now this device runs on Android 10. So all in terms of software, we feel it's a quite a good UI because you don't see any sort of bloatwares, no ads, very clean and stock Android experience. Now next let's move on to the performance. So now this device runs on the Helio G25 octa-core processor. Now it's a very entry level chipset out there. Now it's not really suited for heavy tasks. Obviously the G25 is an entry level chipset. So for basic tasks, there's absolutely no issues. Browsing, calls, internet usage, social media, WhatsApp, Facebook. So all those things combined, no issues whatsoever. It was pretty smooth experience, no lags also. In fact, this has LPDRR4X RAM, which is something which you don't actually see at this price segment. So LPDRR4X RAM, and you get 2x2 MIMO as well. So that means the reception and the signal strength are really good. So that's another strength of the the Moto E7 Power. Now overall we feel that this is definitely a good device in terms of performance considering the price segment. It may not be really suited for gaming, so if you are a person who is looking for budget gaming device, it's not the one to go, but then for decent experience this is definitely a good, especially if you're looking for a secondary smartphone, or if you're looking for a smartphone for your parents who wants very clean and stock Android experience without any sort of bloatware and a good performance. This is definitely one good device out there. Now let's move on to the camera. So this device has a dual camera setup, 13 megapixel and 2 megapixel camera, and you also get a selfie camera as well. Now camera quality is kind of okay, we would say, for the sub 9K price segment. This definitely is a decent experience, good colors, decent sharpness levels, and nothing much to complain here. It provides some good experience overall. Here are some samples we have taken, and we feel this is definitely a good option. And the macro camera is something which provides a decent experience overall. Again, it's not a camera suited for low lighting experience, and overall we feel this is decent experience considering the price segment it is being offered. Now there is a fingerprint scanner located here, and it works pretty fine. It is quite fast in unlocking. Now the speaker performance, this is the back mounted speakers. Now it's kind of okay experience. If you're a person wanting to listen to songs and multimedia, it's kind of decent experience, I would say. Now call quality is good. It has 4G LTE dual VoLTE support, and we tried with Jio and Vodafone. We did not have any sort of issues in that aspect. And next the final aspect is the battery life. So this device comes with a 5000 mAh capacity battery, and battery life is really stellar. You can get more than a day, almost like 1.5 days of battery life on a normal usage, because this is device which is more suited for regular usage, not for heavy usage, and you can easily get like 1.5 days of battery life on the Moto E7 Power. And you get a USB Type-C port, and 10 watt charging is included. So 10 watt will definitely take almost like 3 hours to charge, but that's more or less acceptable at the sub 9K price segment. You won't get an 18 watt at this price segment, but there are few exceptions, but not many. But this is 10 watt charging, which we feel is a decent option. So that was the detailed aspects about the Moto E7 Power. Should you buy it? So if you're looking for a secondary smartphone in the sub 10K or 9K price segment, this offers good experience. In fact, decent cameras, good software experience, excellent battery life, good design. Overall it's a good form factor, and LPDRR4X RAM also adds value to the device. So if that is your priority, or if you want to give a smartphone for your parents which is hassle free in terms of experience, like no ads, no third party apps, or no bloatware included, this is definitely one of the good options to consider in the sub 9K price segment. So that is a detailed review of the Moto E7 Power. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button, and also hit that subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.